Alright guys, what we're doing here is the water freeze test with Orgonite. So, what I've got here is 3 identical bottles. They all have distilled water in them to get rid of all impurities, and they have also blue food dye in it, all have the same amount of drops of the food dye. So the 2 at the back, the bottles are sitting on some of our Orgonite that me and my girlfriend both create. And the one in the front has no Orgonite, as you can see, but it is still going to have an effect. It won't be as strong as these ones in the back, but due to the fact that these are creating orgone energy and it's stuck within an ice box, it's gonna create this orgone energy and still have an effect on this one. But we will see that the back 2 will have a stronger vortex about them. So yeah, it looks like that's just the freezer, ignore that. But you can see these little ice shards starting to occur. Now at the back, they're happening a lot more. They're going a lot more. You know, you can see all the way up the sides and all the way up the top. So they're doing that. And yeah, I'll get back to you and we'll see. And you can see it's protruding out from the bottom already. It's starting to create, like, come up. And you'll see this will go up into, like, it'll nearly look like a carrot sort of a thing. Anyway, so we'll get back. And yeah, we'll see the next stage. Okay, look at that. So you can see what's going on here in the back. You can see like there's like a bubble pushing there on this one, as you can see there. And yeah, it's creating more of a vortex than what this one is. This one here at the front, it's got no Orgonite, but like I said before, it will have an effect because the orgone energy that these Orgonites are producing is confined in the freezer. It's in the box, so it's going to affect all the food in here, or everything. So yeah, but you can see the difference between these, like the one in the front to the ones in the back. So at the back, you can see how it's sort of sucking in at the top there. There's a gap either side, where at the one in the front's not really doing that. And this one here at the back as well. There's a different shape forming at the ones in the back. So yeah, we'll keep going with the experiment. I mean, you can see that clearly they are taking on a different effect than this one here. So yeah, we'll continue the experiment and we'll see you in a sec. Okay, something very cool is happening right now. As you can see how the dye in there, I don't know if you can see, but it's actually moving. This bubble here up top, right where my finger is, that dark area, can you see that moving? It's like the energy is moving within it. Now this one here has created a line straight up, gathering the dye. And even that's moving. There's a puff of it right there. And it is moving, it's moving down. But this one at the front, with nothing, no Orgonite. I'll zoom back out. There's nothing going on. So these ones here, they're gathering the dye and they're, you know, creating some sort of energy vortex field thingy. Doesn't sound very scientific, but yeah, you can clearly see this one here's got none of it going on. But this one here, all this dye is getting gathered by the energy that these orgones are creating, and it's actually moving it around and structuring it. So there's 2 different ones. As you can see, this one here is upside down. This one here is not. So I was seeing what sort of effects they're going to do. But ultimately, they will be creating something. You can see it's a bit different up the top too than this one. This one here is just, you know, sort of normal looking. But these ones at the back, they're definitely different. And yeah, you can slowly see, like if you look at the darker patches, that all that is still moving. And this one here at the back. Yeah, interesting. I just thought I'd show you that. I only just noticed it. I didn't know that was going to happen. But the one without the Orgonite, yeah, there's nothing going on. It's just, yeah. Alright, we'll continue with it. Now we can really start to see the vortex starting to form. You can see these ones in the back. They're more tapered at the top and at the bottom than this middle one here. Yeah, the floaty it's stopped gathering all the liquid dye. The energy from these, the spiral, the vortex, whatever, like it just gathers the dye and puts it in this vortex structure. As you can see, like, you know, you can see that that's like a vortex sort of a shape, where this one here at the front is having an effect, but it's not like these ones here. There's a lot more shards at the base of it and going up there. It's very interesting stuff, where this here is just sporadically sort of everywhere, all these shards. But yeah, very interesting stuff. So we'll continue the freeze and we'll go from there. So yeah, you can clearly see the difference, can't you? And as I said before, this one will, in the front, will still have an effect due to the fact that you know, it's very close to these Orgonites, but the ones directly above, yeah, a bit different. You can see now their vortex shape is getting a lot stronger as well. As you can see how at the bottom there's like a big U sort of shape at the both of these with the Orgonite on, but there's not with this one at the front. Maybe slightly, but you can definitely see these ones here, and you can see their shape is severely different than the one in the front. So yeah, we're gonna keep going a bit further and we'll see where we get. Alright, we're at our final stages here. Now you can still see the difference between all three of them. Well, the two at the back are the same, but this one here at the front without the Orgonite or Orgonite underneath is different. Yeah, you can see how it's pulled up there. You can see around there where this one here is all just solid, basically the same, just it has gone into a certain shape. But with these ones here, with the Orgonite, there is a definition right under where the Orgonite is. Not the same with this one at the front. And yeah, you can clearly see the difference. There is more spiraling up in these ones than this one. But that is basically probably the end of it. That'd be completely frozen. You know, they're not liquid anymore, so let's have a closer look. So that's what they look like. Yeah. So it is more of a... Oh, shush. So it is more of a spiral, more of a vortex shape there, how it's turned it. Compared to where this one here is not as... But, like I said, it's still going to have an effect due to the fact that the Orgonite is in the fridge. Yeah, like you can see how different that is. If we move these aside so all three can fit, and we'll rotate this one around. This one here is about the same all the way around, where these ones here are different. Yeah, well, that's all there is for that. There's definitely a difference between the ones with the Orgonite on them and the one without the Orgonite. So yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, stay tuned for more videos. I'll run you through what Orgonite we have, how we make them, and what they are in general. Yeah, if I just get one out and show you quickly. Can't really see, but there's a tree of life in there. And yeah, I'll run through it in another video. But yeah, so thanks for watching.